this raggedy ass dude walked up to me, like, hair looking a fucking mess, asking me, boyfriend, if we wanted to buy him a drink. And I was like, no. And he just, like, kind of laughed and, like, walked up. I'm like, seriously?
Nobody has even spoke really on what you're doing. Like, I'm going to kill this bitch. Like, I was just like, what? Like, that just sounds ignorant to me. Like, don't be stupid. Like, you didn't go deaf from gonorrhea, bitch. Okay?
Like, I was looking at, it's this girl named, like, Selena or some shit, and she basically just, like, fucks all these, not even huge rappers. Like, she fucks all these, like, beginner celebrities, you know what I'm saying? And just be, like, posting about it, and bitch, like, she got, like, 100,000 followers. It's, like, a lot of people I know. Like, just following her, liking her pictures, like, commenting hard faces. I'm like, this bitch is a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And, like, and she looks like a dirty one. And you all are, like, rooting for her. Like,
Talk Radio.
On tonight's episode of Confession Session.
Hey, guys. Wendy Williams clowns Nicki Minaj on her show, while a day or two later, Remy shows up dressed in funeral gear. R.I.P. Nicki. On another note, we have a political family member just sleeping with other family members. That's ridiculous. And Meek Mills makes a homeless man do push-ups for $20. How unhumble. Good evening, world. This is your host, Angel Vondrina. And if I messed up, I meant to say Remy Ma shows up dressed in funeral gear, okay? I don't know if I said that, but that's exactly what I meant. Hey, y'all.
What's up, y'all? How we doing tonight?
How we doing? Y'all know that this is your other host, Jen Mosley. And what are we doing, Jen?
We are listening to Confession Session. You didn't say I'm your host, Angel Vondrina, okay?
Hey, I did say that. First of all, I did say it. Don't try and play me out because your ass is late, okay? Don't try and play me out.
I was not late.
I know.
I know. I cannot log into Blog Talk Radio, so I have to call in. I can't use the studio for some reason. So it's just more shit. Have you been emailing them, by the way?
No, I have not had an opportunity. No, I have not had an opportunity to. But you know what? I will, because it's been so consistent with the issues and the screw-ups, and it's getting absolutely ridiculous. This is a paid service, and our listeners, they don't want to hear, bullshit. They want to know that we are prepared and on point, and as well as we. So it's just getting really frustrated. But don't worry, guys. Once we, get on point and get popping, we will move to a better paid website or, podcast where we can pay and actually have you guys tune in and listen to everything will be popping and on point. But anyways, guys, we have a ton of crap to talk about today, and we're so excited. But before we get into all of that junk, Jen, how was your trip to Washington, D.C.? I'm so glad you made it home safely.
Oh, thank you. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I wasn't there for long, just a couple of nights or whatever, but I had a good time. When I usually go, I just, chill and hit up a few spots. I did eat. Oh, my God. We went to this place called Cuba Libre, and it was like
Cuba Libre,
like a Cuban, like, brunch, like, spot or whatever. But, oh, my God, it was like all you can eat for $30,
really?
And then it was like, and it was like bottomless cocktails or like whatever you want for like $16. So it was like basically like $50 with tax, including tax. You can do whatever fuck you want. So I walked out that motherfucker sick. Like, I ate so much. I drank so many mimosas. I had some lychee mimosas. They were delicious. But I just ate so much food. It was just so fucking psycho.
Well, wait till we go to Vegas. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, my God. I went to this spot called Denson. It's like this liquor bar or whatever. It was really cute. It reminds me of, it's this spot called Foxes, and it's like a speakeasy kind of style, and it's like, below ground, and, it's like kind of low-key. But it was just like really cute. Good. Well, the music was a little late, but the cocktails were good. Everybody in there looked really nice or whatever. And then we went to this gay club. It was called like Number 9 or whatever. And as you all know, even though I'm gay, it's like gay clubs are not like really my thing because like I just haven't found like the right kind of like gay spot because I just want to go somewhere where it's like chill and it's like gay people,
right?
Like me, like you know what I'm saying. It's not like press, you know. And
yeah,
I mean, if you are single still, like I don't want to, you know. I know some people go out for that, but it's just annoying. I'd rather go to straight clubs because it's just like I don't want to get hit on. And it was just like, and exactly the reason why I don't go. Like it happened twice, and I swear we was there for all of an hour. And it was like this fucking raggedy ass dude, like this raggedy ass dude walked up to me, like hair looking a fucking mess, asking me if I wanted to buy him a drink. And I was like, asking me and my boyfriend if we wanted to buy him a drink. And I was like, no. And he just like kind of laughed and like walked up. I'm like, seriously? And then like this other guy, like he like complimented me, and I like laughed it off, and I was like, dang. And then he started like grabbing on me, and I'm like, seriously, like, come on.
Whoa!
Like,
in front of your
what
man?
are you doing? And that's just what like that's the shit they do, and that's why I don't really like. Because they just be so.
My husband would have
every
popped
time I
in his
go to
eye.
gay club, it's like I always have like those issues. It's like I feel like being like a female, like in like you know normal nightclubs and shit like that. Like you go to like a little ratchet spot where they just do the most.
In front of
not like in my private, but he was grabbing. No, not my private area, but he was like grabbing my coat.
What the fuck? Why you touching me?
My boyfriend was like, he was trying not to spaz, and I just kind of moved, you know, but you know,
I can't believe
it's
that
just shit. Like,
wow, that nigga was bold.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I mean, it's just like it kind of makes sense. Like if you see two people that's not clearly not searching the crowd, we not looking around. Because I try to make sure I don't make contact with no niggas, like no eye contact, because I do not want to be interested on, like you know what I'm saying. So I try to focus on the people that I'm with and the music. Like that's it. Like when I go to a gay spot. So it's just like if you like clearly are like going out of your way, and you see like what are you doing?
That's crazy.
Then, yeah. But I had a good time, you know, just everywhere. Basically drunk the entire time, but I had a good time.
Good. That's what I'm saying. Like when we go to Vegas, you are going to love. When we go to Vegas, you are going to love the Bacchanal. Now it's not $30. You know, it's more like for 2 people for brunch. You know, it's more like $116. But for 2 people, it's $50-something a person. And it is just delightful.
Yeah, it was $50 a person.
It's just delightful. Okay, yeah, well, shit, it's going to be just like that when you go to Vegas and you go hit the Bacchanal. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Trust me, you're going to love it. Free, well, not free, but mimosas come with the food. And then, you just get, like, all these crab legs, king crab, and all these shrimp and chicken and waffles in like a cute little basket and just these tasty ass treats, and you see motherfuckers making crepes right in front of your eyeballs, and it's like, hell yeah, bitch, put me this motherfucker on a plate. And it's just amazing. Like you see people cooking food. It's crazy. And they have different sections. Like they have like one section where they have the like the Asian food, another like the seafood, another section where it's like just the eggs, and then you can have like, oh my God, I cannot freaking wait to go back there. I'm just trying to let you know. But I'm glad you overall had a fantastic and amazing time. My weekend it's been pretty decent. I've been going around shopping, and you guys know, like I said last week, we got the house, so my husband been going around shopping for furniture and washer and dryers and different things like that. We need a couple more TVs, a fireplace, different things like that for the house. So we just been looking at stuff and things like that, trying to figure out, okay, what we actually need and what we want versus what we need. And everything is more so of a want. So except the washer and dryer, we need that. But other than that, we just really excited and just been looking at prices and stuff like that. And that's exciting within itself, knowing that you pay for your first washer and dryer without, any help, without any, counting on any additional funds to come on in. It's just been really a blessing to be able to afford these type of things and, stuff like that. So I'm just overall blessed, and I'm happy that I have a solid marriage, and everything is going really good. We got our one baby still, and ain't trying to have no more, trying to get popping with school and stuff. So everything has been a true blessing, But overall, yeah, we just like to see what happens, and hopefully we can afford everything.
Yes.
Before we get into our hot topics, yes, I'm trying to let you know, baby. Before we get into these hot topics, y'all, We make sure you guys check us out on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Tumblr, and of course our podcast. Even though they be fucking up for no reason at all. But before we get into once again the hot topics, Jen is going to hit y'all with the daily question, our confession of the day, and it's a good one. And I have a great comment on it. So go ahead, Jen.
Yes. So question of the day is, what is the best way to handle drama in a professional environment? Again, what is the best way to handle drama in a professional environment? Yes. And let's get on to those amazing topics that we have. I mean, I would say amazing. It was pretty slow week, but still just some interesting things to talk about. According to the Griot, Dr. John Sylvanus Wilson Jr., president of Morehouse College, says he was disappointed after leaving the White House Tuesday. Dr. Wilson says his disappointment stems from the promises from the Trump administration that were not fulfilled. The White House has been calling the executive decision revolutionary when, in fact, all it did was move the HBCU initiative away from the Department of Education and into the White House. No more money was granted because of the executive order, which left HBCU leaders disappointed and underwhelmed. And Dr. Wilson ended with, in general, the meetings were a troubling beginning to what must, I say, be a productive relationship.
Wow. So what are you saying to me right now, that they sat up there and they was acting fraud? So they sat up there, they had this whole meeting and nothing has come about? No additional money is going
They were the administration was being dramatic as usual. It was a lot of talk and nothing. Like, he didn't do anything to the order. Like we talked about last week on the show, they wanted the funds to be doubled for them to have a chance, because HBCUs are failing right now. It's not a lot of federal money going to them. So they were asking for the money to be doubled. So they met with the Trump administration on the basis that the executive order that he was going to sign was going to be like one of the best and the most that any administration has offered them. But he signed basically the same damn order that every president has signed when it comes to HBCUs. And actually what he did was, the only difference was he moved it from where the Department of Education would handle HBCUs is now a branch in the White House. So it's like someone else is overlooking, HBCUs instead of it being under like this whole umbrella. So it was nothing. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm so sick of everybody just not doing what the fuck they were supposed to do. Why was this so important? Why was this such a huge commotion, a big article? You have all of you people, quote unquote, inside the damn office, and for what? For not a damn thing. You wasting everybody's time. Like, there was no reason for you to even have to call the meeting if you was going to keep everything the same way. You're not changing a damn thing, Mr. Orange Crush. And it's just like, I'm done. You're fraud. Like, what is your opinion on what he did and why he did it?
Exact same shit. I'm not surprised,
I'm not surprised either.
I was kind of annoyed because I'm like, why are these presidents meeting with this horrible person? Like, he doesn't matter, but at the same time, it's like you have to look at the bigger outlook. They're not going based on how they feel. It's like for the betterment of the schools and the entire historically black college university school system, and they were hoping to get a chance, but it's more of the same old with them. Like, nothing that they do, honestly, it's surprising me. I just want to know what's going on with this whole, Trump administration having ties to Russia. Like, is this enough? What they're saying now, it's like two people in that administration that have direct links and have had personal contact, off the record contact with Russia administration. It's like the fact that these people still are not pursuing this, and impeaching this man or looking into impeachment, to me, is crazy. It's just like, what more do you want? Like, because it's getting to a point where this man is ruining our country, and nobody's caring. Like,
they don't care. They're going to only care when it affects them.
Exactly. Exactly. Like they just want to get what they want done, and by every, the three branches, all the Republicans, it's like they can get a lot of shit done.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to ignore everything, but it's just like, come on. Y'all was pissed about Clinton for having, y'all was pissed with Hillary Clinton for having a private email account, and this motherfucker is talking directly to Russia. 2 people in his administration were traitors. 2 people.
Mm-hmm. Shit,
and nobody's done anything.
It comes from the head down. He was a traitor too. So I mean, shit, they thought it was okay too. It's just, like everybody say, fuck Donald Trump. Hey, fuck Donald Trump. Like fuck it. We know that it's gonna go downhill. It's probably gonna be another fucking Great Depression, recession, and everything else. So just as long as you got your money stacked, like you consistently say, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure. You might even have to take the bitches out the bank. You know what I'm saying? And just stack your bread and stack it inside that nice little safe in your house to make sure that you are always on point, and that coin with the T at the end is in a safe area. Because ain't nothing going to happen. He's just bullshitting. But anyways, guys, we're going to move on to a new topic. Swimming pigs found dead in the Bahamas after tourists gave them beer and rum. You can only imagine how huge and how big of an attraction it would be for individuals to see pigs swimming. Well, a little while ago, 8 pigs, they were found dead at the Exuma Pig Beach, where the animals have lived for the last 30 years. You may have even spotted the pigs freely roaming on the beach on an episode of The Bachelor, but it's believed they died from food poisoning. And now the Bohemian government has put a stop to tourists feeding the pigs. Wade Nixon owns the swimming pigs along with his business partner, Don, I think it's Roel. I apologize if I said his name wrong. But Nixon bought the pigs over in the 1990s, and he wanted to build pretty much like a pig farm. Also, it's been stated that Taraji P. Henson, y'all know Taraji P. Henson, Empire is all I should have to say. But Taraji P. Henson, her man was apparently one of the tourists that gave the pigs beer and rum. So he's under fire because of that. How do you feel about this issue, the pigs getting rum, and now these 8 pigs dying based off of this issue? Also, I just want to state that they are really cracking down. Like the Bohemian government, they're not playing no games. It's like, because this is a lot of money. This is a huge tourist attraction, so they're losing a lot by these pigs being dead. But anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead and how do you feel about this right here?
No, I think that's kind of crazy. Like the whole situation. Like I mean, a lot of people are even comfortable with like fucking with pigs. You know what I'm saying? Like and letting them walk up on them. Like I'd be scared as fuck if I think some pigs walk on me. But I think it's just like, come on now. That's like, why would you want to get a damn pig drunk? Like that's not even like, to me it just seems like wouldn't you think that's like abusive? You know what I'm saying? Like
you're
I don't
stupid.
know.
Yeah,
it's very stupid.
To me it's clear. They're drunk. They want to get the pigs drunk. You're an entire adult. Why would you give the pigs beer and rum? Okay, that is just, to me, absolutely unacceptable. It's obnoxious. It's crazy. I can't even imagine. Like, I mean, why would you give that to a pig? It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? It makes no sense to me. And you should definitely be ashamed of yourself. But that's just my opinion on it. And I feel like Taraji P. Henson, she should probably slap the hell out of her man for doing something so ignorant. But, whatever. It is what it is. That's crazy. Yeah, but anyways, we're going to move on to the next topic, y'all. Something that's better than crazy psychopaths giving pigs drinks. So Usher pretty much admits that was that his song, John? Oh gosh, are we doing this again? Is this happening again?
I'm trying to connect. Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm like, yeah, I can hear you. I'm like, oh my God, is this happening again? Well, I'm about to beat your ass. No, but yeah, Usher is that the song that he was talking about? That how he admits, can we talk? Was that his song or?
Let me get into it. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to adjust to everything and make sure everything's going right. Okay, so according to the Shade Room, in a Questlove Supreme interview with Questlove. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to start over. According to the Shade Room, in a Questlove Supreme interview with Questlove for Pandora, the singer explains that the biggest regret of his career was not working with young Chris Brown. He says, his manager comes in, they show him to me. I was working on an album at this time. They wanted him to perform on this album. I was like, okay, cool. Then I went to my team, and they was like, I don't think this is you. I don't think you should work with this artist. And he left. Chris Brown. He states that the person was Chris Brown. Later in the interview, Usher revealed that Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk was originally written for him. He also states, when I first signed to LaFace Records, I wanted Babyface to work on me, and they were going through, a lot of drama at the time. They were kind of severing their ties. He got mad, and he built an entire album for me, and he gave the whole album to somebody else. And the person was Tevin Campbell. He says Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk was my song.
Wow. That's another crazy thing about the industry as well. It's like, you never know. Once you get inside this type of position, inside this type of job, things can be overwhelming. Things can actually happen, and you're not really in control of the type of things that happen, So I don't know. I feel like if that was his song, then he should have went probably behind his back and did what he had to do. I know me, if something was my song, but also another factor goes like, did he make it? Did he create or make the song?
Right. Did who create or make the song? Usher?
Usher, yeah.
No.
So they just gave the song. Well,
yeah, back in the day, like they wrote the entire project. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For them.
Well, it is what it is, Usher. If you ain't create or make the song, you ain't sit down on your booty and literally create and write that song, it's not yours, baby. I'm sorry to tell you, but
right.
Yeah, he was supposed to give it to you, but overall, this is the industry. This is how it works. Maybe he sounded better singing it than you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's just my opinion on it. What do you feel?
I feel the exact same way. A lot of times we all have, I don't know. Like, we all have, like, our doubts and what we feel like would have worked and what we should have done. And it's just like, I feel like the whole Tevin Campbell situation, that was out of his control. Like, he didn't have no control of it. Wasn't
exactly.
Like he didn't want the song. Like, I hear about artists who.
You hear about artists who do what? Hello? Jen Othello Mosby Chan? What do you hear about artists that do? I think that the microphone is messing up again, Jen. But I think that because of that, what we're going to do is go into the next topic, because I'm not really sure when he's going to be able to hop back on the show. So this actual topic, guys, it is crazy. It is like a 4-part topic. This is going to be a 4-part story. Wendy Williams clowns Nicki Minaj about Sheether. Remy Ma went on the Wendy Williams show. Foxy Brown made a diss track for Remy Ma, and Remy made another diss to Nicki Minaj called Another One. Let's get started, y'all. So first, Wendy Williams clowned Nicki Minaj about Sheether and offered her some advice. She said, "We're still waiting on Nicki Minaj to respond to Remy Ma Sheether. So far, Safari Samuels, which is Nicki Minaj's ex, has tipped his hat to Remy for the undeniably monster diss. Also, as far as Nicki, Wendy advises her to respond in fast. She stated, "You have until midnight to clap back or everyone is looking at you crazy." She also says that Nicki needs her ex-man to pin the response. Now, she did a little low blow with that one, I must admit. But we're going to go into what's going on right now with Remy Ma. Remy Ma showed up on the Wendy Williams show, and they already had a pre-planned visit as far as the Wendy Williams show, but obviously this was more fuel to the fire. Remy Ma and Fat Joe, they were guests on the Wendy Williams show this past Friday, March 3rd, after talking about the Grammys, 2017 Grammys, of course, the Sheether information, all of that came up, the diss track. And when asked why was Nicki Minaj targeted, Remy said it wasn't that she was targeted. Sheether was the response. She stated, I feel it's weird because Nicki's been doing this to a lot of females, from Little Kim, Mariah Carey, Taylor Swift, Hannah Montana, and no one has said anything about it. When Wendy inquired about what exactly Nicki did, Remy goes into detail, and she stated some things I was not aware of. She said that it had nothing to do with the little subliminal stuff on the records. She didn't care about the records. It was the behind-the-scenes things that people like me and you did not know about. So far as, trying to keep her off the red carpet, trying to make sure that awards don't go to her. She said that she was, Nicki Minaj was trying to make sure that she was not, she wouldn't be in attendance at particular places, trying to make people make bad reports about her album sales, and just anything that, she's doing a whole bunch of things to make her look less and make herself as Nicki Minaj look better. She said, now Remy Ma said, when you're trying to stop my dad, when you're trying to stop me from taking care of my children, then I have a problem with that. A lot of people also was like, what's going on with the outfit? Like, why are you wearing that outfit? She stated, because she had like a black, like it looked like a funeral outfit going on. And Remy said that she came appropriate for the services. Her grandmother told her to never speak ill of the dead. Now, so pretty much she said that Nicki Minaj is R.I.P., baby. And while all of this is going down, Foxy Brown, okay, the last is Remy Ma, Brooklyn rapper. You guys, if you don't know who Foxy Brown is, like I said in the pre-episode, look her up. She is, the hip-hop veteran, allegedly gearing up to drop a diss track, or she geared up to drop a diss track on Remy Ma. And so this is what I've been hearing. Nicki and fellow rapper Foxy Brown, her friends, are their friends, and Foxy, she's shown a lot of support to Nicki Minaj on occasions. Foxy Brown was also reported to have damaged her ears, and now it's hard to hear due to loud music while recording in the studio. And on Remy Ma's diss track, she implied that Nicki was talking to a deaf bitch, and the deaf bitch apparently was Foxy Brown, and so that's why she did her clapback. Yeah, and so that's why she did her clapback on Foxy Brown. And, Foxy Brown also stated, Jay-Z gave her gonorrhea, and Remy is accused of being a bad influence on young black girls. However, she shot a woman and went to prison, so in return, she is saying that Nicki is misleading the young black girls. And finally, Remy Ma dropped another diss track to Nicki Minaj called Another One. Remy Ma released another one, which is her second diss track in less than a week, and it was aimed squarely at Nicki Minaj. The track mirrors the flow and circumstances of Drake's Back. And if you heard it, Another One, it literally sounds just like Back to Back. A lot of people was like, we could have did without that second track. And, I just don't know. It's crazy. It's a lot of drama. And she's pretty much, she clapped back for all of this based off the issue or the whatever had happened with Nicki Minaj and her diss track to Remy Ma from Gucci Mane's track Make Love. So all of this shit is going down. All of these females are in this little like triangular love fucking hate circle triangle, and this is ridiculous. How do you feel about this issue with Remy Ma going on Wendy Williams, with Remy Ma into with Nicki Minaj, with Foxy Brown, the ancient hip-hop rapper coming at Remy Ma? Because, Foxy Brown is pretty, she's older. I haven't heard anything from Foxy Brown since, I was born. And, I'm not trying to shit on her or anything like that, because she's still somebody that everybody knows. It's just it's like, okay, I'm going to kill this bitch. It's like, oh, okay, well, kill her then. What are you going to do? And I heard everything. It was just crazy. I mean, so, I'm sorry. Yeah, how is your feelings on this?
I feel like it's a few things, because she did really. I was like, wow, yes, accent when she had did that. But it's a few things I can see, from the Wendy Williams interview, why Remy Ma is going so hard. Because at first,
yes,
You know, and I think she's a G for not even coming forward and saying that. Like, you know, if Nicki Minaj is doing all this shit and she know of it, and the fact that she's still and publicly is making it out like they got love for each other, I feel like, okay, well, she still was trying to be the bigger person. And then when she came and did, when Nicki Minaj directly sent direct shots to her, you know, what did you expect? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But as far as now, I think after this interview, and I think after, I don't think she should have made another one. Another one, in my opinion, was whack as fuck. Like, I just was
whack
like,
as a bitch.
Yeah, I'm just like, what are you doing? But even now, I still fuck with Remy. You know what I'm saying? So don't do no more. Be low key about it. Let it go. You don't want to be in every interview. You know what I'm saying? Talking about somebody else, especially a motherfucker you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think if Nicki Minaj was doing interviews, maybe, you know, initially they would ask, but it wouldn't be, the whole conversation would not be about Remy Ma. And I feel like the whole entire Wendy Williams interview was about Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you want, you know. And I was listening to like what Charlamagne was saying. He was saying that it could have been Nicki Minaj baited Remy Ma. Like, everything she did was she wanted her to talk about her because Nicki Minaj is gearing up to release an album, sources are saying. And, you know, with her releasing this diss track, now you have to explain this. So everywhere you go, they're going to be asking you. So it's more people talking about Nicki Minaj, and then it's going to be more pressure on her, but she's ready. Maybe she's ready to deliver on that pressure. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it was just, when I first heard it, literally, this was my first, so I heard it, and I'm like, why is she doing like a Drake back to back? Like, that was super duper lame to me. So I heard the first chorus, and, you know, the first verse, and, well, I won't say the first chorus, but the first verse. And I told my husband, I called him, like, right away, like, you heard Remy Ma's new diss track? I mean, this shit whack as a bitch. And then I heard, like, then I listened to it again. And then I listened to it again. And at that third time I listened to it, I was like, oh, shit, she's snapping. You know, like, okay. You know, and then as far as Foxy Brown goes, I was just like, what are you doing? Like, nobody cares. Nobody has even spoke really on what you're doing. Like, I'm going to kill this bitch. Like, I was just like, what is going on?
Brown, now that is the bad, honey. Like, she has bitch risen out of her grave. It's like, girl, where have you been? You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's embarrassing. Like, what if she really did go deaf from gonorrhea? Like, oh my God.
Right, gonorrhea.
I've never thought about that, but you can really go deaf from gonorrhea. Like, you really can.
Well, I mean, if you go deaf from gonorrhea, it's like, really, like, how long have you had gonorrhea? Because, like, that means your ass hasn't been to the doctor in a couple years, and more than like 3 or 4 years, because you would know if you had gonorrhea. Your pussy would be itching, you'd be scratching. I mean, you would know if you had a disease. Something won't be right down there. So there is no reason for you to sit up there and be like, oh, I'm going deaf now. Like, no, bitch. Like, if you had a disease, you should know your body well enough as a grown-ass adult to know that if you had some type of STD in your system, to go and get yourself checked out. Like, so what you doing? Just sitting up there, like, acting like you crab lady, just scratching and stuff like that, and nothing is happening? No, bitch, you're going to go and get checked. That makes no sense. And I don't believe that she went deaf from gonorrhea. She went deaf because she was listening to her music too loud. Like, that just sounds ignorant to me. Like, don't be stupid. Like, you didn't go deaf from gonorrhea, bitch. Okay? Just dumb. But, yeah, that was a crazy-ass topic, y'all. We're going to move on to the next one.
Yeah. CNN is reporting...
Nasty.
Huh?
Nasty. They nasty. They nasty. Okay, sorry.
Wow, you're so goofy. CNN is reporting Chance the Rapper met with Illinois' governor after their Twitter exchange. Chance the Rapper met with Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner Friday to discuss local education issues and his concerns over recent cuts to public school funding. Chicago Public Schools officials announced last month that they will cut $46 million from the public school budget after Rauner voted a $215 million funding bill in December that schools were counting to ease their pension burden. Rauner defends his decision, blaming state Democrats from backing out of a deal to pass pension reform, but Senate President John Cullerton a Democrat, denied that there was ever a deal. Chance asked for the meeting during a Twitter exchange with Runner, which began with the governor congratulated the rapper on his Grammy wins last month. Chance thanked the governor and asked for a meeting, and the two set up a date. After the meeting, the rapper says he left unsatisfied and he was told a lot of vague answers, ending with him telling the governor to take off the table. He also wants to hold responsible to by them posting about him walking down the streets. They also should be invested in what goes on in their own communities as well.
And that's the truth. They all should definitely be invested about what's going on in their own community. It should definitely be, a lot of things just need to be rectified in general. A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are taking place and going on, and people are not being aware, making the situation aware. They don't know. So it's definitely, to me, very important that they go out and, Chance is just such a good individual. And that's how they all start out. They all start off with good intentions, trying to change the world. A lot of people be in relationships, and then once that money really start hitting that account and they start realizing what they can do, then it just gets really nasty, negative, and ugly. So I just hope that Chance, he stay as, popping as he is, and he consistently continues to do the good things, because he's new. He's just getting this new, fresh money, and he's doing exactly what everybody else said that they wanted to do, and then they end up turning around and acting like psychopaths. So I'm really proud of him and everything that he's accomplishing right now, and how he's going and how he's meeting at these public schools, how he's not just sitting out there doing interviews or acting like he's better than, everybody else, and it's a really positive thing. Keep going, Chance. You're doing a great job, and just stay as humbled as you are, because, sometimes money make people change, and that's just, it's crazy how just a few, $100,000 or a couple million will make you be a whole entire another person. So just do what you're doing. Make sure that you are being the positive influence that you need to be for your family, for your kids or kids, and just do you at the end of the day. But, I'm proud of him.
Yeah, I do think that he has a good head on his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's having like these random outbursts and, and he's, being hypocritical. Because you can see that right away, where it's just like people, like Kanye, for instance, it was just like he'll say one thing in his records, but he would live his life totally different. I feel like, with looking at Chance, like he legitimately seems like a great guy. And like he just, he does want to better his community, and he is fighting. And the fact of how the governor, who I'm sure he's tried to reach out before, thanking him publicly, he was like, he took the opportunity. He was like, well, I appreciate that, but look, we need to talk about what's going on. What I'm not about to congratulate you on, what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? So props to him. I do think that, he's going to garner more influence. And by him speaking out now and people are paying attention, I think it's just going to only, build into a better situation. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this works out because, in these major cities, especially like Chicago, it sucks. Like the public school system sucks. They are trying to close these schools. They're trying to put thousands of students into one school without that textbook. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like the children don't care. They're appointing people into these offices and, making them teachers that don't really care, you know what I'm saying, who have to pay back their, how teachers get that shit to where if you get a master's degree, if you teach in a public school for 4 years, you have to pay it off. And that's all the fuck they're trying to do. They don't really care about them kids. And, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's just a lot that goes into that. And you have to work. It's not going to happen overnight, but it has to be like a constant fight, and I like that's what he had said on Twitter too. Because a student had tweeted him and was just like, "Thank you for standing up for Chicago public schools." And he told the kid, like, this is just the beginning. We have to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be handed to us. And the money's here. But it's, like you said earlier, it's not affecting their children. And it's not affecting their lives. So they don't really care. They feel like, what I'm saying? Let's put all these people in the community and fuck them over and let them eat each other alive. Like, who gives a fuck? Because I don't deal with that. I don't even have to drive past that on the expressway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. Serious shit, dude.
It's just
serious shit.
It's so annoying. Like it's like the same. We have the same conversations, you know. But with his voice, I don't think he's going to turn to Hollywood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how you could just look at certain people and you know what I'm saying? Like K. Michelle, for instance. Like when I felt like when she came into the game, well, she's been around for a long time, but I feel like when she first started garnering like major attention, I was just like, okay, well, it's just you can just look and be like, okay, well, it's just a matter of time. But I just feel like with him, I really do feel like he has good intentions and he's going to make the best of his situation, like a Nick Cannon, if you will. But yeah.
I agree. Guys, Lira, is it Lira Jen or is it Laura? Lira Galore responds to the sex tape that's been leaked, stating, y'all ain't never seen nobody suck a dick before? Bitch, we have, okay? Now, outside of Instagram and music videos, actually, outside of Instagram and music videos, Lira Galore did not have much of a name for herself until she began dating Rick Ross. But as soon as she began dating him, a photo emerged of her with Meek Mills. This was more even, this is very controversial because he was dating Nicki Minaj at the time. On top of everything else, Meek Mills was dealing with a lot of the Drake beef, and outside of all of this, she pretty much managed to emerge a name for herself. Finally, she addressed her own situation when she did an interview with Ayanna Fix My Life, opening about her rough past. Then she ended up getting caught with Lance Stephenson. Is it Lance Stephenson?
Yes, Baby Stevenson.
Or Stevenson, that's what I was thinking too, but it's not spelled like Stevenson. It looks like Stephenson. So Lance Stevenson, as their sex tape leaked very quickly, the sex tape news and clips, they closed on like 1 million views in like no time, and the reaction was strong. And she pretty much took it to Twitter with a response stating, y'all ain't never seen nobody suck a dick before, everybody. Let's relax. And I'm just thinking, everybody is on the gram sucking dick. What is your opinion about everybody being on the gram sucking dick?
I mean, it's nothing new. I'm just thinking like who leaked it, because she gives me like she would leak that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gives me that. Like, but it's just so late. Like, sex tapes are so late, especially, and it don't work for black women. Like, that's what I don't understand, like, why all these women are trying to leak videos. It's like, now your pussy just out here. Now you out here sucking somebody's dick, and it's just like, what if you get into a serious relationship? You think somebody's going to be okay with you being on the internet sucking somebody else's dick? No, nobody's going to take you serious. No. And you did that to yourself. How do you feel about it?
The new, we seen Nicki Minaj sucking Gucci Mane's dick. That's actually another reason why I was surprised that his fiance was cool with him working with. Huh?
That's not a real photo.
Yeah, right.
It's not. It's clearly Photoshopped. Clearly.
Well, she was sucking somebody's dick, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't her.
It wasn't?
No. It was a Photoshop. Anyway. Like, look at the photo. First of all, the photo's years old, but you can, like, definitely tell it was, like, Photoshop. Like, Lira Galore.
I was saying before, okay? Before I was rudely interrupted by our other host, John Othello Mosby Shams, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to get slapped in his mouth. Anyway, there's been so many photos. I mean, all you do is see sex. I mean, sex sales. So, yeah, there's people on the internet doing this shit. I feel like her reaction was just like, y'all ain't never seen nobody suck a dick before. Let's relax. Like, it's just like, whatever. Bitch, I did that. That's me. Okay, whatever, And it's just like, to me, it's like, why are you such a hoe? Like, you're sitting up there, you're dating Rick Ross, you're sitting up there, and now photos of you and Meek Mills are emerging, and then you and Stephen, and it's like, I mean, or whoever, not Stephen, but y'all know who I'm talking about. It's like, I can't stand these industry bitches. They have no names for themselves, and they just be sitting out here, and they get, irritated. I don't like that. Yeah. Maybe you can call me a hater, or you can call me whatever the hell you want to. I know I'm not about to be out here fucking nobody for no money.
I mean, I definitely would say that's hating. I mean, that's just being realistic. It's just like, why is bitches out here and people really look, and people really look up to them? girls want to be like these women out here who just sucking and fucking. Like, I was looking at, it's this girl named like Selena or some shit, and she basically just like fucks all these, not even huge rappers. Like, she fucks all these like beginner celebrities, you know what I'm saying? And just be like posting about, and bitch, like, she got like 100,000 followers. It's like, there's like a lot of people I know, like, just following her, liking her pictures, like commenting hard faces. I'm like, this bitch is a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And like, and she looks like a dirty one, and you all are like rooting for her. Like, what has the world come to? You know what I'm saying? And that's not no hate. And you know what I'm saying? Another one's like Alexis Guy. I follow Alexis Guy because she just got a mouth, and I just want to say, like, who's she gonna expose? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't want to follow that bitch all the time. I was just telling somebody yesterday. I was like, I want to follow her so bad, but I feel like she's gonna have an outburst, and it's gonna be good for the show because I want to hear what she has to talk about. But it's just like, bitch, like, they be so fucking annoying. Like, don't be talking about shit. Or, you know, they post pictures in a hotel room or at a pool that they know that they fucked somebody to get on. You know what I'm saying? Like, having a motherfucker they sucking, whose dick sucking, taking the picture for them and flex like they have like, this amazing ass life. And it's like, bitch, somebody had to shit on your damn titties for you to get this damn life. Okay? Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's nasty. Dude, but you know who else, like, just getting off topics, I know this is going to be a random hot one at you, but why is Caesar and Carly Red being caught up in photos together? I'm so disgusted with Caesar because Carly Red has fucked everybody in the world that I could think of, and I'm just trying to figure out how is her body parts down there still intact? Like, she might as well, you know what I'm saying, be on the same plane as Scott getting her pussy remade because she is just nasty. Like, and I'm so disappointed in Caesar. Like, I feel like, you know, like Ted said, I'm so sick and tired. I'm so glad that Caesar's over that dreadhead bitch with them chapped ass lips. But in this situation, like, just is much better than Carly Red ever. So I'm so disappointed in Caesar. Like, what are you doing with Carly Red? Get her out. Like, she is just so old.
I saw that too. But, you know, I was just like, well, maybe did she get booed off this season of, like, Love and Hip Hop? So she's trying to make a storyline, trying to get on, like, you know what I'm saying, Black Ink Crew. Like, I feel like it's more to it. I just can't see. Or maybe Caesar is just doing, like, what Duchess is doing, like, just taking pictures, like, with her bays of the moment just to make her jealous. And it's just like, I mean, Carly Red is prettier, even though she's a hoe, she is prettier than Duchess. That's like no shade.
But
so
she's old as fuck.
She's old. She's old. And getting young dick.
She's old.
Mm-hmm.
I hate you, dude. I hate you.
a lot of young dick daily.
This is it. John fucking Benzino. I mean, I can go through an entire list of dudes that she's messed around with, but we're not going to do that because that's not even one of our topics. We're going to move on to a new topic, y'all. John, are you going to talk about Meek Mills doing a push-up?
Yes,
like,
during a series of Instagram. During a series of Instagram live videos posted to Meek Mill's account, he tells a homeless man that he would give him $20 for 10 push-ups because he doesn't give out free money. During the video, however, the number of push-ups somehow goes from 10 to 20. Following all the backlash, Rich Moyer from Twitter found the homeless man, and it turns out he has both liver cancer and Parkinson's disease. And the man said if he knew Meek Mill was a rap star, he would have made him give him $5 a push-up, and he would have made Nicki Minaj give him $5. Rich Moyer also set up a GoFundMe to help the homeless man as well, with the goal of $5,000, and I think at the moment it's like at $2,400, $2,200. So, yeah,
that's sad as a bitch. You know, I feel like you don't give out free money, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Cause motherfuckers gave out free money for them danky ass raps that you came up with, and I'm not even trying to come at Meek Mills like he, you know, like I ain't like his shit in the past, but after hearing I don't give out free money, you finna give a nigga $20 when you got a house on your wrist and a fucking car on your neck. Like, I just want to just fuck and slap the shit out of him. That's just, you don't sit up there and a lot, like, I mean, like me personally, me and my husband was talking about this earlier today, and he said, I would have gave the man $20 and kept it moving and just prayed that he did something positive with it, because I ain't got time to sit up there and see him do 20 push-ups. And I was just like, right. You know, like Meek Mills, you sat up there, you told this man to give you 10 to 20 push-ups because you don't have time to watch him. You know what I mean? You don't have time to, because you don't give out free money. Like, you clowning this man that got liver cancer and Parkinson's disease. Like, that's disgusting to me. I'm just, how unhumbled are you? In 5 or 10 years, 20, 15 years, you can be in the same damn position, and somebody's going to sit up there and be like, no, I don't give out free money, young blood, old blood, because in 15, 20 years, Meek Mill is going to be an old man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to be, it's not going to be popping, so it's just like, do what you need to do. Stop acting childish. Why wouldn't you? And I'm not trying to say you should be giving out your money for free. I'm not trying to say anything like that. But I'm just trying to say, you see this man, you see a bum, you see he on the street, you see he needs some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ridiculous. What if you can do the push-up? Hell, I know it's real hard for me to do a real push-up.
Okay. Shit, I'm out of shape. I don't know if I can do 20. I don't know if I can do 20 push-ups at one time.
I can't even do 2.
And this motherfucker got 2 diseases out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you got the cash in your hand, like, and don't get me wrong, I'm kind of the same too. It depends on how I'm feeling, I know it's kind of bad, but I don't really feel like being bothered, like, with homeless people, and, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with all of that. And, yeah, if I have the cash in my hand, okay, sure, but I'm not going to dig in my pockets for you, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, and it does get annoying to where I understand you have diseases, and not talking about Parkinson's, but like with drugs, because I do look at that drug abuse. I do look at that as a disease as well. And you have to work on your habit, but it's just like, what does that have to do with me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I have bills I have to pay, and I don't want to give you this money. Like, that shit adds the fuck up. But sometimes, if I'm in a good mood, or if I have the cash in my hand, you know what I'm saying, then I'll do it. But that is annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, walking past and motherfuckers just asking for shit. And it's like, no, leave me alone. I really don't want to be bothered right now. Like, I get annoyed with the Girl Scouts outside of Walmart. No shade. I'm like, damn, I don't even want to buy these damn cookies. But you kind of feel like you're forced to. Like, you kind of feel like you're forced to. No, I like, what is it? The Caramel Delight. And when I bought the cookies, they didn't even have the damn Caramel Delight. And it's like, okay, well, I still have to buy cookies, like, because it's like these little girls. Excuse me, sir. And I try to ignore them. Maybe I'm talking with headphones, like, I don't see that. But that's annoying. Like, when they be having like that shit outside of Walmart.
Yeah, that is irritating. I know one time they was like, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me. I was like, yes. She was like, would you like to buy cookies? They're $5 a box. No, ma'am, I cannot. Gio, my son is like, cookies. No, we won't be getting no cookies today, baby. Because you know why? Because we just paid $237.26 on all this goddamn food in this cart, and I don't have the extra money to pay for no damn cookies. So, with that being said, let me push this damn cart onto the car, pack this groceries in the trunk, get you in the car seat, and let's get to driving home, okay? I cannot afford it. It's expensive. And my sister is so funny. And also I'm trying to, get my weight and stuff together. So my sister, she going to tell me the other day, like, yeah, my Aunt Angelina, what the fuck is this? I see 4 boxes of cookies. Oh, yeah, Mom, I just bought some Girl Scouts. They had that $5 a box. I was like, girl, you ain't trying to get fined as hell for Vegas, are you? Because you can't be sitting up there eating all these cookies thinking that you're going to be looking good as a bitch in Vegas. Baby. She started laughing at me. But, no, I do understand that for real. But it is annoying. It is annoying. Meek Mills is a psychopath. But anyways, we're going to talk about
and he's talking about he don't give away money for free. Well, I guess I'm like, I say tip strippers, but I mean they are shaking their ass and they working for it. So I never mind. I take that back.
So guys, we're going to talk about Tiny Heirs. She actually becomes the first female to own a co-ed basketball team. This is really cool because despite everything that she's been going through, the divorce and TI, all of that, that did not distract her from, doing from the businesswoman and making these great business moves. Friday, March 3rd, she Instagram shared a photo from her deal, signing and revealing that she has just acquired a co-ed basketball team in Atlanta. She said that she's proud to be the first female owner of a co-ed professional basketball team league. Thanks to everyone in this picture for helping me make this monumental boss move. I'm excited to share this with the world and more excited to share this with my city, Pound, Atlanta. I'm officially the owner of the Atlanta Heirs, and she used the hashtag very proud, Atlanta Heirs, Global Basketball, Atlanta,
Heirs.
The Heirs.
Heirs. Come on, you went to Nicolay.
Listen,
that's like you don't have education.
I have Bacardi and juice in my system right now. I don't even know if I'm reading this shit right, okay? I'm just trying to let you know. The new wave, boss moves, queen shit, lucky 7. And it's just really nice. I'm just really proud of her despite everything that she's going through, even though she's the one who wanted to divorce in the first place. But, you know, despite all of that shit that she's going through and everything that's happening, right, exactly. Good for her. Good job, Tiny. Tiny-ass girl. Good job.
Yes. And
how do you
she's
feel
making
about
moves too, and I'm happy for that. Now she got back with Escape, honey. She's starting this co-ed basketball team, honey. She's divorcing her husband, who been cheating on her left and right, and she has every right to because she put him on, honey.
Yeah.
Like, good for her. Good for her.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, shit, our last topic is going to be Hunter Biden drama. So, Jen, hit them with that drama because it's disgusting.
Hunter Biden, who has admitted that he's in a romance with his dead brother's widow, reportedly is demanding that his wife turn over any evidence of her cheating on him during their marriage. According to page 6 in explosive divorce documents, Hunter, the son of former Vice President Joe Biden, says that he wants his wife of 24 years, Kathleen, to provide evidence of any infidelity, including but not limited to letters, cards, notes, and emails between you and any person that you had a romantic or sexual relationship with other than your husband during the marriage. As Radar has reported, America was shocked to find out Hunter, who's 47 years old, started dating his dead brother Bo's widow, Haley, after Hunter had split from wife Kathleen in 2015. Kathleen had been separated from Hunter since then, finally filed divorce papers on February 23rd. Kathleen claimed in legal documents that Hunter spent more than $120,000 on hookers, drugs, and a dark secret life. RadarOnline.com learned, according to the court papers, Kathleen contended Hunter spent $122,000 in just 2 months. His spending rarely relates to legitimate family expenses, but focuses on his own travel. At times, multiple hotel rooms on the same night, gifts from other women, alcohol, strip clubs, or other personal indulgences. Kathleen said in the papers, which were filed in Washington, D.C., throughout the party separation, Mr. Biden has created financial concerns for the family by spending extravagantly on his own interests, including drugs, alcohol, prostitutes, strip clubs, and gifts from other women with whom he has sexual relations, while leaving the family with no funds to pay legitimate bills. She claims in the filing, in his divorce papers, Hunter blamed Kathleen for their split, saying that the only reason the marriage flopped was because she kicked him out. But Hunter has been in a year-long relationship with Haley, the widow of his late brother Bo, who died tragically of brain cancer in 2015. The father of former Vice President Joe Biden touched the hearts of Americans when he revealed his intense grief about Bo's death.
What in the hell is going on with
drama,
this
rich
family?
Kid drama? Rich kid drama.
No, this ain't rich kid drama. This is fucking hillbilly hit drama. This is disgusting. Okay? There is no way in hell that I could ever think about that I would be in my husband's dreams hunting him if I was dead and he started fucking my sister. I'm just going to let you know. He will be, this hunted ghost of Angel Vondrina will be in his dreams for the rest of his goddamn life, and he ever thinks that it's okay to fuck my sister, okay? I'm just trying to let you know right now. This is disgusting. How can you be okay at nighttime looking at your brother, your ex-husband's brother in his face while you riding his dick? I do not understand this shit. This is disgusting. Oh, my God. This is nasty.
No, I mean, it's very weird. It's just like, how can you find somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like that's just
And
like even
so
like on the opposite end. Like you know what I'm saying? Like looking at, I would never want to deal with somebody that like my brother or like my sister has dealt with. Like to me, that's just kind of like disgusting. Like you're tainted. Like my sister or slash or brother. Like you know what I'm saying? Fucked you. Like that's disgusting to me. Like I don't know. Like I mean, am I the only person that thinks like that? I think that's weird.
No,
like,
you're not. It's a lot of people that think like that, and it's just like, what are you doing? Well, why are y'all so close to the point where you saw, okay, I think that I'm going to just, hit the fam, this is over with, he's dead. I think I'm going to just, sleep with his brother. Like, what made you, what gave you the okay to do something so crazy? I mean, I'm completely disgusted with the family. They need to just all just, go back.
That's a lot of drama. That is a lot of drama. And I'm not surprised about that, but whole, but with these elite people, it'd be some of everything going on. So I'm not surprised about the drugs and none of that. It's just, ooh.
Exactly.
Juicy.
Right.
This is some soap opera shit. Ooh, this some shit. I'm just playing. I'm being a little ugly because I'm sleepy. I'm so tired, y'all.
You got some drink in your system?
Earlier. Not right now, but I was drinking earlier, yeah. Like an hour or two ago, so yeah. A little
bit. Sad for you.
I know. Sad news.
But no, this is pretty disgusting, you guys. And I'm like, wow, what is going on with this right here? But people, it's so crazy because what they say, like when I've actually heard of this happening before, like when a brother or a sister passes away, like that next family member, that next of kin comes to take care of you, and they actually come and they take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's disgusting, and it's just like I can never see, me or anybody that I know a couple hoes that'll probably want to fuck my nigga, you know what I'm saying, and me and him, we got divorced, or if I die, they, Angel died, let me go and, take care of Sam, bitch, I'll slap your ass right in the dreams of the death, but there's people that will do that. I do know a couple of people I feel like will do some shit like that, but overall, like, I'm not right, but you're one of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Girl, no.
I'm just bullshitting. But no, seriously, it's just like, people are crazy, and it's just make sure that you be careful around who you have around your family. People, they just sometimes in there for the gold, and I feel like that's why she's into it. But anyways, enough about these nasty hoes, you guys. And Jen, we're going to go into that confession question of the day. What is the best way to handle drama in a professional environment? I know you had some drama a little while back in the professional environment. I had some drama. So let's talk about the drama.
I mean, I can't really go into like word for word because people people listen to the show that I work with, but when you can kind of tell like shit is tense. And, people have issues that's deeper than the issue that they should have with you. I think it's just best to, and I'm learning this on my own, with me being from the hood and me just never wanting to stand down when I feel like I'm being disrespected, if you like working where you work at, or if you need to work where you work at, like in my case, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really like it too much. You just have to do what you have to do. You have to suck it up and just deal with it and, be the bigger person. If it's getting out of hand, pull that person to the side and just be like, you're being a little disrespectful. It's how you say it. Like in my case, I feel like a lot of times with the certain people, it's just like, it's not really, it's how they say shit. To me, it comes off a kind of condescending or like they're looking down to me, you know what I'm saying? And I be wanting to cuss their ass the fuck out. But, I need to work my job, so, I need to save money. So I just think it's just best to be the bigger person and realize that, your job isn't your life. You are paid to deal with these motherfuckers, even if you don't like them, and enjoy your life outside of work, What about you?
Excuse me. I feel like as far as handling drama in a professional environment. I've had a ton of drama at my job before. I remember one woman actually told me that she would spit on me, and I'm just looking like, what I wanted to say to her was, bitch, I will beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you ever think that you can anything at me, but I feel like handling drama in a professional environment, you have to stick to what you know. You have to make sure that at the end of the day, you cannot allow somebody to snatch, I want you to say snatch food out of the mouth of your family. You know you need to pay for this. You know that it's very important. You know that you have to still get these bills paid. So at the end of the day, you don't want to sit there and allow somebody to take you to a point where you can end up losing your job because, especially if you're a minority. You're a minority, you know that they're not about to listen to what you got to say. They're not about to go with you. You know what I'm saying? So you need to just make sure that at the end of the day, you're securing your position. You are handling it in a professional environment. And that's also another reason why you need to be educated. When you're ignorant, you're not really educated like that. You'll sit up there and you'll go into a position and you'll just go off or go in or, you'll act like you're still somewhere outside in the hood, and it's like, no, this is not the professional way. You can't handle this environment like that. You need to sit up there and make sure that you're talking to these people and you kill them with communication. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they sit up there and you talk and you make sure that what you said, let me tell you how I'm going to rectify this situation. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to sit up here and allow you to disrespect me this way. You talk to them, you kill them with communication, you keep it moving. And after that, then you should be good to go. Don't worry about what else, because I remember even one time a woman at my job, and this was actually recently, she came up to me and she was like, I don't ever see you doing nothing. I just see you sitting at that work. Sometimes I see you bobbing your head. So I don't know what people are talking about. I was looking like, what the hell are you talking about? I was thinking like, why are people sitting up there talking to you about me and what I'm doing? I come to work every damn day. I don't really talk to nobody. I make sure my work is complete. When I leave my job, I might leave at 1 o'clock in the afternoon or 2 o'clock or even 3:30. Hell, sometimes even 4. That's none of nobody else's business. My job is done. I'm not going to sit here and sit on the clock and get paid for no reason at all. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind to. But, the managers, they walking back and forth. Your work is done at 1 o'clock. They can look inside, at your work and see if it's done or not. I'm not about to be sitting here on the clock when I got other things that I need to do. Don't worry about me, worry about you. And I know my old manager always used to say all the time, mind your own business. And that's what people, they need to do, mind their own business. And when you mind your own business, yep. And when you mind your own business and you doing your own work and you getting your stuff done, you ain't got to worry about what somebody else is doing because you minding your own. Don't worry about me, worry about you, baby. But what, Jim?
No, I was gonna say, and that's just a trait that I feel like we have as Black people. Like, I think that's the difference. I think, and we work, like we just, and I feel like everybody else, they be wanting to boss people around and telling people how they should do shit, and it's just like, do your fucking job, Especially like with me, in my case, in my department, I've been there the longest. And it's just like, even though I'm one of the youngest there, it's a reason why. And the environment that I work in is very intense. So it's a reason why I've lasted this long. So don't tell me what the fuck to do, okay? I
exactly.
This, I got it. And it's just exactly like, and they will sit there and they'll make it seem like you're lazy and you don't do this, and it's just like, and that's another thing I have to realize, like, especially with this whole and where we're trying to go to podcasting, I have to stop letting what people say bother me. There's going to be a lot of people, and there always have been people that haven't liked me. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to get any easier. And I just need to just, keep pushing. Fuck them all. Fuck all them bitches. That's for real. For real. If I could slap the shit out of them, I would. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth this coin. Not worth this coin. It's not worth a lawsuit. I'm not trying to go to jail. I just watched what's his name? Khalif Browder story, honey. So I ain't trying to do none of that bullshit. Like, no.
No, I feel you. And what you said also when you were stating that, you're one of the youngest people. I am. In my department in circulation and billing finance, I am the youngest individual in my department. Not only am I the youngest individual, but I'm the only African American. It's like, okay, you know, and a lot of people, when I first got to the job, you know, we would take walks and stuff like that. I've been in my job for 2 years. You know, I would sit up there, we would take walks, we would have a good time and stuff. And then I branched off, you know, I learned how to do my job myself. I'm not in training no more. And, you know, I developed new friends in different parts of the job and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, now y'all got an issue with me because I don't want to sit out there and go on a walk with you all, or, you know, because I got schoolwork, or because I'm, you know, leaving because I got a kid and you are unable to have kids. Like, it's so many different variables that come in with this. The reason why I feel like people, they dislike me, or, you know, they detest me, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, I don't have time to sit up there and try and baby you guys. And I feel like because of particular decisions I've made, that made room for the other people to be promoted in different positions and get particular areas that I may have wanted and just stuff like that. And it's just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and find me a new job and stop playing games because I don't have time for this. So, yeah, I've been searching lately. You know, we just going to see what happens, because if I can get me another job with that's paying more money because I have a degree, whereas y'all don't have any, you know what I'm saying, then I feel like I will be in a better position. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be sitting around playing games. Let me get what I need to get. You know, I deserve better. And the job got roaches, so whatever. Roaches. They got roaches in that bitch. I'm not talking about no little fucking baby roaches that you might find in, you know, your house. I'm talking about big-ass cockroaches that you might find in the fucking sewers. They have roaches. God. They have water bugs in that fucking building. I'm so ready to leave, y'all. I'm just trying to let you know. It's disgusting. Even in the bathrooms, you be just looking like, oh, you trying to take a piss. Next thing you know, big-ass roach come out. The flying roaches. God damn it, they flying roaches, too. I be like, let me hurry up and get out. Oh, my God. And then janitors are getting fired left or right. They not putting fucking soap inside the little things where you wash your hands at, so you got to go to another bathroom. It's just so nasty. I'm just so over this job, y'all. It's disgusting. But anyways, guys, we are going to get ready and end the show. Jenna, unless you have something else to say, I know you probably got a confession.
I do not have a confession this week, which is random, because usually I do have, you know, I don't know. I mean, just same shit I've been saying, you know. I really want to just get to work and just not get, like, physically get to my job, but just get to work and, like, in my life, and just, you know, I'm going to be off until Thursday, so that's a nice little break for me, and, you know, just get caught up on a lot of things, you know. What about you? Did you have a confession this week? No.
Well, shut the hell up, okay? The only thing I have to confess is I'm super excited, guys. Now, this may not be a big deal to you all, you homeowners, anything like that, but today my husband and I, we were able to purchase our very first washer and dryer. And to me, you know, being a 26-year-old, you know, woman, being able to purchase her first washer and dryer where she can move it along, go put it in a home, you know, whatever the hell I want to do with it, that was really big. And it's not like I purchased it used. It's a brand new. You know, I went to Menards, and I was able to get it. So I'm truly blessed to be able to, like I said, purchase this without any additional financing, you know, issues or anything like that. I'm just super happy about that. And, you know, it's going to be more to come. I just can't wait to get into the house in a couple of months, pay these bills off, and get caught up with everything else. And it's just overall an amazing experience. I'm really happy, you know, that me and my husband are knocking things out and doing it. And I'm just also, you guys, my confession is I'm just really thankful to have a husband like the one I got. Like, he is just such a good dude, y'all. Like, and he fucks me right, so, you know.
Oh, my God. So dramatic. So dramatic.
No, but seriously, it's just a blessing to have a good person like that. We've been together this year going on 11 years, and he's just a really awesome individual. So, you know, and I'm only 26, so, you know, we've been together since we were kids. You know, so, yeah, that's my confession. You know, I just really am thankful for having a man like him around, raising his son to be a good dude like he is, and, you know, despite all the drama and issues that he went on, you know, with his life and his parent, his dad, you know, he's still a good individual, strong man, and, you know, handling his business and getting it popping, y'all. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
I know that's right. Black love, honey. Black love.
Black love, baby. He's a black man. But, guys, we're going to get ready to end the show. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to us this evening. Make sure you guys tune in and listen to the show again. Next time we will be hosting the show will be on Thursday, March 9th. Yes, because it's going to be already the second week in the month. And, you know, March is going to come and leave just like that. Make sure you guys tune in March 9th. Same time, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, with your host, Angel Vandrina and Jen Mosby. Send your confessions. So, once again, we have not gotten any confessions yet, okay? We've been doing this show since last June, okay? Make sure you guys send us your confessions.
We are coming up on
want to hear it all.
Mm-hmm.
We want to hear from you. We want to hear y'all confessions. We want to hear about the drama.
It's crazy. 3 months will be like have been doing this for a damn year. We have been back on the road.
On the road again.
Podcasting shit for a year, you know. And I'm just so happy. Like, it's a good time to get on here and talk to y'all without the technical difficulties, because we had a couple today. Like, just I'm glad it was all on my side, because usually it's like something happens with me, and then it's like something happens on your end, and it's just like we struggling throughout the show, you know. But it's just like it just gets frustrating. I'm just like, damn, like, can we just have just a normal show with no, like, you know what I'm saying? God.
Well, yeah.
But thank you all still for even with all the bullshit, y'all still listen every weekend. You know, we noticing the viewership is just growing, and you know, my friends and you know my family and just you know outside people, you know, just hitting us up and letting us know, like, you know, that they enjoy the show. It really does mean a lot, you know, and it gives us the strength to just keep, you know, doing this, even though it can be 2 people listen to this motherfucker. We gonna still keep it pushing, because you want to know why.
That's right.
One of them 2 people, we gonna say something they need to hear, honey.
Exactly. Yeah. You're right. Love you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in this evening. This is your host, Angel Vandrina.
And I'm your host, John Mosby, and you are listening to Confession Session.
Good night, y'all.
Thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all so much. Now let me go ahead and try to close this show out. Or Miss Angelica, did you want to close the show out? Because I don't know what the fuck.
Good night, y'all.